Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and this is Fallout 4. Last part, we cleared out Cambridge Polymer Labs, that's this little building here, Cambridge Polymer Labs, which is right on the edge of right outside the other side of the river. So, we're just away from about as far as we can go and still be in Cambridge. Across the river, we have Diamond City. We've got all this stuff we've been unlocking or seeing notice of. So right now, where can we look? We can look over there and see Diamond City. We can see Trinity Tower. We can see Mass Fusion. What's that one way over there? I don't remember. And I think that might be the airport. I don't know. It's a bit distant. We can see that satellite array near Fort Hagen that I haven't been to yet. So that's like been one of the few enduring skylines nearby, because we keep getting our sight blocked of Corvega and everything north of Corvega. Can I even see Corvega from here? No, I don't think so. Oh well. Oops. Fell down. Well, what's this? Is there a little thing here? No, that's nothing. No, that doesn't look like very appealing looking water. Okay, so I have a confession. We have spent the past several parts basically bumming around, kind of like we did in the first part. Like, we have this whole excursion we've had in this area isn't that different from the excursion we've had back here, except, well, I'm feeling a bit closed in. We've been wandering around these alleys and such, these tiny areas where I can't see the distant sky, for quite a while now. And it's made me go a little stir crazy. I think that I don't want to just spend more time bumming around. I want to have purpose to my life, or purpose to this game. So, screw it. Let's just head over to Diamond City. We'll get a couple areas on the way, of course. It's really, but we'll follow the obvious path. So, just once again, we started in Vault 101, came to Sanctuary, went down to the Red Rocket truck stop, went into Concord, cleared the Museum of Freedom and got the Minutemen on side, went to Lexington to deal with the Corvega assembly plant, and then we got pulled to the Cambridge Police Station, and then to the Cambridge Polymer Labs. Diamond City is right across the river from here. So, we'll take the obvious course. Although I think there can be super mutant patrols in this area, but apparently not. What is that sound? I think a radstorm might be rolling in. That's unfortunate. Let's sit down and wait that out. Yeah, you can see the twigs are all twitching, which means there's some sort of storm, and a radstorm is the worst storm. Yeah, it got all green. Oh, now it's all foggy. And it's still kind of foggy. Now it's dark. Let's just wait till tomorrow. Looks like there's a radstorm at night, too. I'm sure glad I don't get irradiated sitting on this bench. That's better. It's still kind of dark. Let's wait a couple hours to get some more light in this situation. There we go. Welcome to the next morning. But now we're kind of... Where's the sun? Should be over there somewhere. Still below the horizon, maybe? I don't know, it's not as clear. Let's wait a couple minutes. Or a couple of hours more. There. Once there's, I don't know, there's some sort of trigger and the light changes color, and suddenly everything becomes much more visible. There's the sun. There's too much bloom, I'd say. Did I look? Oh, look, I didn't. There's a broom there and a ceramic bowl and a mentat. Okay, there's CIT. Oh, there's a Pulowski thingy. Okay, I know there's more. Whoa.
Nuclear protection on a budget.
Toy alien stuff. A Vault-Tec lunchbox with a quantum. That was a solid one. Okay, I know there's stuff over there. I don't want to deal with it right now. What's this? No, nothing here. Nothing here. I think I might have been here already. Okay, I know there's stuff over there. I don't want to deal with it yet. I want to go to Diamond City. But there's one thing to get in my way. So this is a bridge that goes over this river, whatever name it is, I don't remember. And it's raised. It's not too much of a problem. There's a barge full of raiders. Waster, Attack Dog, Psycho, and I know there's another one back there that is in power armor. They could be problems. I think I want to clear them out, though. Don't want to leave that behind me. Especially now that we've discovered the location. I mean, if we discover a location and then don't clear it, how will we know in 10 hours whether or not we've ever bothered to clear the place? It'll just be one more marker on the map, already filled in. So I don't think we're going to be able to get down. Let's see. What do I have equipped in terms of frag grenades? Let's do Molotovs instead. I'd love to get at least one. I'd love to get 1 or 2 sneak attack critical hits if I could, but I don't think I'm going to.
What the? Nothing there now. What do you think?
I don't know. Jump in the shadows.
Yeah, you're probably right. Gotta cut down on the jet, I guess.
I don't start talking crazy.
Charmers. Okay.
Here
Are they
and
above me? No, they're right below me. Oh, shit.
Gotta be joking.
There's the guy in the power armor. That's a problem. Let's hide. Okay. There's explosives. Oh. Where is he? He's over there still. And he's got power armor, so it's kind of unfair. Let's turn off the radio. It's annoying. But we can deal with this. This isn't a problem. You didn't lose me. You were just lazy. I didn't move. You just lost sight of me for a couple seconds.
When you turn up, you're dead. Ah! Found your sorry ass.
Ah!
Why don't you just die?
Okay. Let's start on him at least. We'll do a critical hit. And now let's get some jet going. Jet. There. Ow, 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 ow. Don't do that. Oh dear, he's shooting me. Okay, he had to reload. Lucky. I think we're good. I think we killed everything. Good. Raider power armor 2. Sure. Well, let's just go ahead and grab it all. Sure. Okay. Submachine gun. Anything more in here? We want to loot this entire area. Of course, we want to loot every area. It goes without saying. So someone stepped in there. Here's the chest for the area. 50 cal. Nice. Cryo stuff I don't really need. And some really good 10mm pistols are starting to show up now. I'm level 19. So 10mm is what you start with, but they're surprisingly viable the entire game. Just because they're silenced and they fire really quickly and they don't require much VATS. So you can like walk through an area slowly sneak attacking like everybody without them noticing you. When did I kill this one? I don't think I did. This one was dead from something else. Maybe they had a fight with someone over there? No, I didn't kill this guy. Oh well. Maybe I did. Maybe he just got like teleported back or something. Like he fell in the water. I don't know. Okay, these animals are not friendly. Look at those teeth. Ah. Were they eating it? Sharp knuckles. Upgraded knuckles. Huh. Pipe submachine gun. Muffled. Enameled. I think that's like the best. I don't know. I don't remember the different ranks. We'll take a look at it at some point. Shotgun. Anything here? No. No. Okay, so there's a lower cabin and an upper cabin. In the lower cabin is a skill mag.
Hell yeah.
Heal 50% more from fruits and vegetables. I don't need fruits and vegetables. Sorry. I eat lots of, you know, cooked dog, but lightweight painted. Not nothing. 10mm rounds and some rat poison. I'll take it. Oh, there's some bottles and stuff and a jet. I should not complain about people using jet. I have used quite a bit of jet. That's how I survive fights. Okay. Ooh, life preserver. Okay. Now there was an upper cabin too. Anything in here? No. With almost nothing. Just a whiskey bottle. What time is it? Oh, there's some more dog meat. Tasty. Okay. Up here, there is just a skeleton. See, if this is their base, they would not want to walk by a skeleton every time they went home. That would just be demoralizing. Is this supposed to be looking for me? It doesn't do a very good job. Oh well. Okay, so that's Hangman's Alley, which is a great little base, but I'm not going there. I'm going to skip it. We're going to go straight into Diamond City. We should heal up, by the way. Let's get some radiation cleaned. There we go. Diamond City is going to be a hub. Like we're not going to, like we'll come back and we'll explore things from the from Diamond City. Here's a nice little set piece. Some Diamond City people fighting super mutants, and the super mutants are leveled to me. I was genuinely startled by that. Okay. Oh. Okay, so they get leveled. Well, they all look kind of crappy, so maybe they'll be fine. Now there's a skirmisher. That could be more problems. No legendary though. Don't shoot at me. There we go. And one more, I think. Oh. There we go. So, nice little super mutant fight. That is much more trouble when you cut here like at level 3. it sometimes does strike me just because I'm being so careful and methodical, I am way over leveled. Like, this is where you're supposed to go. Like, okay, remember when I first talked to Preston Garvey after killing that Deathclaw? Like, I don't know, 12 hours ago? How far am I in my saves? I am at the 25-hour mark. So that was probably, I don't know, at the 5-hour mark, so like 20 hours ago. That was the quest I got to come to Diamond City, and now I'm finally doing it. So they kind of expected you to be, you know, not the level I am. And the first time I played this game, I certainly met that expectation. I was, I thought it was more like New Vegas, where they wanted to walk you around the area first, and then introduce you to the individual questing areas. Like how there were hubs that were all low level, and then you had to radiate out from each hub. But no, Fallout 4 plays it differently. It's further east you go, further south you go, the difficulty goes up. So yeah, it would have made more sense for me to have been like doing what I'm doing now. Here's the steamer trunk to say that we got everything. Alloyed metal. I think that's the good one. Maybe that's the second to go in. Tactical agitated laser rifle. Yeah, so we have enemies that are spawning with like mods on the good weapons instead of just Okay, so the city proper actually lets you look around. I can see stuff from here. So let's take a look around. I always like to just check up on landmarks. Okay, so there's CIT. There's Corvega. Can we see past Corvega the stuff? Not really. I can't see any of the major landmarks I know, like the USAF. I think they're too far in the distance. See how when I look to the left, the mountain kind of changes? Oh no, I can definitely see a pylon line. That's the pylon line. Right there, coming down to Corvega. So we still have some stuff going on there. Okay. There's Bunker Hill. And so we've seen that. We're finally getting closer to Diamond City. And there's Trinity Tower right there. And there's Mass Fusion way over there. And the airport. Can I see anything else? Not really. There's Cambridge Polymer Labs right there. And that's the hospital that I skipped. What was it, Kendall? No, that's not Kendall. Kendall is way back there somewhere. Anyway, I always like to just take a moment to, you know, breathe in, get the context for where I'm going. So, heading back down. Where was the guy they fought? There was a guy, like, right here? Maybe he fell off? Yeah, he fell off. No, that's a dog. I could have sworn there was a dude. Oh, there he is. I must have already looted him. Okay. So they have a gore chest here, which looks like it would be great. There must be something in it, but it's not lootable. It squishes, though, when you click it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Can I get that? I already got that. Okay. Let's just fall down. Yeah, I think I already did all this stuff. And we're not going to go that way. We're not going to get distracted. We are going Diamond City. Let's explore that little area too. We'll talk to the man first. Hi, man.
Damn. Not afraid of mutants, huh? You're our kind of gal.
You got a pipe rifle, dude.
Looking for Diamond City? Just follow the signs.
Yeah, sure. Okay, and this was the dog that scared me, so, you know, screw you. And there are mines in here, I think, right? Just the one? But I am immune to mines now. See, I can just walk right onto it, and nothing happens. Can I stab it? That was still bad. That still was not a good thing to do. I wasn't sure it would work. But now that I have the next rank of sneak, they don't proximity on me. Oh well. Okay, so no teddy bears or anything. This is a red skull, not the usual skull. That one still had a jaw attached, so it was like newly harvested. Getting meat for their meat bags. Ooh, aluminum can. There's a lunchbox with a spoon in it. The last one had a quantum. I think that kid that opened that lunchbox would have felt a bit, you know. He would have sensed the injustice in the world. Okay. So, right across the way, there's this little underside where people would buy tickets, I guess? Maybe it's just for buying food? I don't know. I've never been there. But yeah, this is like a real place. It's like a famous place. It's some sort of a sports thing. I wouldn't know. Anything? Yeah. A chessboard? Yeah, there's not much around. I guess you'd think it's a big, large structure near a settlement that's relatively protected. You'd expect it to be looted already. Here's a turret, but that's a friend turret. Actually, what is it? It's only a Mark 1. It's a weak friend turret with a hammer nearby. Pack of cigarettes. I'm getting to the point where I want to be careful about looting stuff because it might be stealing from the settlement, and I don't want to steal from the settlement. They'll start shooting me.
Nothing me, my boys, the wall, and a few turrets can't handle.
There's an area over there we're not going to touch yet. Yeah, but if you look like on the minimap on my compass down at the bottom of the screen, you can see how packed this area is. There's tons of little markers for little areas are all around the place. Okay. So, we're going to go to a new trading area. We should try to give a good impression. Let's put on our sexy dress. Sunglasses? No. Red dress. And we had a newsboy cap. There. Think it's a good look? I think the hat doesn't really go with the dress, but there isn't really a sexy hat. There's more of a, you know, I don't know. So,
Keep moving, Scabber.
Scabber? Screw you too, then. And there's Piper.
What do you mean you can't open the gate?
No traders
Stop
of interest.
running around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh. You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. Open this gate right now! You want into Diamond City, right?
Who are you?
What? Who are you?
Play along. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. No need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
I think...
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
I think I am oddly offended by how she gestured towards me in my sexy dress and said, "All this supply?" I'm not quite sure how to interpret.
This place, Diamond City. What is it?
Oh, the Green Jewel? She's a sight. Everyone who's anyone in the Commonwealth is from here, settled here, got kicked out of here. A big wall, some power, working plumbing, schools, and some security goons are what make Diamond City the big monster it is. Oh, love it or hate it. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Let's go.
I don't think I ever got that line of dialogue. I think maybe... Yeah, whenever the gates start to open, I immediately just start walking in. It must be... I don't know why this time was different. Oh well.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer
Is that a
scrapped for
statement, Mr.
parts.
McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatened to throw free speech in the dumpster.
What newspaper are you talking about?
Mine. Public Occurrences. And we're the hard look at the truth. So are you with us or not?
Well, I don't hate newspapers. It's difficult, though. I'll support the news.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, miss. No. You look like Diamond City material.
Why, thank you.
Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money. Settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
I'm just here for the tin cans.
What are you two arguing about anyway?
What do you think? Print lies and everybody's happy, but if you print the truth...
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
Tin cans? I guess I'm looking for my son. I suppose that's important too.
I'm trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone? Who?
Who would I talk to about finding a missing person?
Well, whatever you do, don't bother going to Diamond City Security for help.
Don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
A mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
Well,
Wink, wink.
There is one private citizen, Nick Valentine, a detective of sorts who specializes in tracking people down, usually for debts or whatnot. Now I have to get going. I'm sorry, Diamond City Security doesn't have time to help, but I'm sure Mr. Valentine charges a reasonable fee.
This is ridiculous. I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security always shrivels away when talk of missing persons
I've had
comes
enough
up?
of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. I'm impressed. Not everyone can claw information out of McDonough's tight-fisted hands. Why don't you stop by my office after you see Valentine? I think I just found my next story.
Yeah, some people really like Piper. I don't. But that's okay. Takes all kinds.
Head on inside.
Officer?
Got a question? Should talk to Sullivan.
Hey man.
What's up?
Not much.
What a day, huh?
What a day.
Welcome to the Great Green Jewel. You'll totally love it here.
Yeah, stuff.
Don't you have like important things to do?
Maybe.
Nothing more to say.
Nothing more to say?
Nothing more to say. Nothing more to say.
Come on, Deacon, talk to me.
Nothing more to say.
Oh.
Nothing more to say. Nothing more to say. Nothing more to say.
Ah, well.
So, you're that traitor Piper was talking about. Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right?
You look like you're about 12.
I didn't mean to lie, officer. It all just happened so fast.
You're not the first one Piper pulled into a heap of trouble they weren't ready for. Thanks for being honest. If it were up to me, we would have just let the both of you in. But the mayor's calling the shots, and, well, you saw how mad he is. Anyway, welcome to Diamond City and all that. I gotta get back to work.
Thanks for the welcome, dude. Trinity Tower radio sound. Let's get that. Sure.
Help, or Mayday, or whatever it is one says on a radio. My name is Rex Goodman. I'm being held prisoner on the top of Trinity Tower. I think the super mutants plan on eating me soon. I'm setting this to repeat. Ah, shit! Gotta sign off. One of the super mutants is coming. Help, or Mayday, or whatever it is one...
Yeah, we're not going to go up to Trinity Tower yet. Not till we have some better explosives. Can I get in there? Maybe not. Let's go in the Diamond City.
Just through the gate.
Hey, I'm going in the Diamond City.
Nothing more to say.
Okay.
Hey.
Nothing more to say.
I'll talk to you later. Oh, actually, is there anything? No. I like Diamond City. It doesn't feel like it's quite as much as it could be, but it occasionally has some very good music.
How are the paper sales?
Well, the presses are getting overloaded. That motor is going to go soon if we don't replace it.
You've been saying that for weeks and the old girl still keeps cranking. Stop worrying so much. I gotta head into the office. You start whistling if you see any angry politicians coming our way.
Why? Is something wrong? Piper? Read the public and be prepared.
Hello?
Hey, sweetie.
Free paper to newcomers. If the Institute grabs you in the night, at least we warned you.
The Institute?
You ain't heard of the Institute, lady? They snatch people up in the night and no one hears from them again. It's all in the paper. Better read up before they grab you, too.
Who's gone missing?
Drifters, residents, stadium seat snobs. Seems every year or so, someone's gone, and we all know why.
Only
So
every
you better
year
be
or so?
careful, newcomer. The Institute is out there, and they'll grab you, too. Like I said, it's all in the paper.
You'd think that, you know, I guess I always had the impression that it was a much more immediate thing. Like they were grabbing 20 or 30 people from each settlement a year. I don't know. One a year.
I believe you. Thanks.
You're a real lost lamb in the wolf's den, lady.
The synthetic truth. truth. Let's go ahead and read it. October 2287, The Synthetic Truth by Piper Wright. Noodles. We all eat them. We all love them. And Diamond City's Power Noodles has supplied this sustenance for the past 15 years. From the stilted mechanical cadence of Takahashi's programmed Japanese, to the fragrant steam that wafts from each bowl, to the scalding tang of each delicious mouthful. The ordering and eating of noodles is but one of many shared human experiences. I was struck by this very question as I sat at the counter of Power Noodles last Wednesday night, just after 5 p.m., enjoying a dinner I had so many times before. That's when I noticed our very own mayor, McDonough, sidle up to a stool and engage in the very same ritual. Right hand extending, mouth opening, teeth chewing. Yes, eating noodles. The shared experience of almost every Diamond City resident. So it must have also seemed to the residents of Diamond City nearly 60 years ago, on an uncharacteristically warm May evening in 2229, as they sat around this very same counter. But that was before the days of Takahashi and his noodles, when the bar served not noodles, but ice-cold Nuka-Colas, frothy beers, and stiff shots of whiskey. The barman's name was Henry, and that night he facilitated the shared human experiences of drinking, smoking, talking, and laughing. That is, until tragedy struck. There aren't many among us who are even old enough to remember that evening, although some of the city's ghoul residents certainly could have, had they not been forcibly removed, thanks to Mayor McDonough's anti-ghoul decree of 2282. But there is one person among us who does remember, distinctly, the events of that evening. Respected matriarch, how do I say that? Eustace Hawthorne, who recounted her story in a Public Occurrences exclusive interview. Oh, I was right there, all right. Sitting right at the bar, sure as you're sitting in front of me now. 22 years old or so, and just looking to have a good time. I was safe behind the wall, we all were. So what was the harm? And let me tell you, that Mr. Carter made it easy. He came into town earlier that day, said he was from out west. Somewhere. It didn't really matter. What did matter was his smile and his laugh and the way he'd make everyone feel at ease. That night, at the bar, we all just sort of crowded around him. Everyone wanted to exchange a word or hear about the state of the Commonwealth. And Mr. Carter, he was all too happy to oblige. It was just so wonderful, until it wasn't. Eustace continued her account of that evening, and the moment when things turned sinister, and the truth about Mr. Carter was revealed. We had been drinking and carrying on, must have been 3 hours. Mr. Carter had 4 or 5 drinks in that time. He seemed a bit drunk, I guess, like the rest of us. Then something just sort of happened. He was smiling, but the smile sort of went from his face all in an instant, and then his cheeks started twitching, kind of funny, and I remember watching him, clear as if it happened just yesterday. He reached inside his coat, took out a revolver, and then blam! He shot Henry, the barman, right in the head. Didn't hesitate, didn't show any emotion. Mr. Carter killed Henry as casually as if he were paying him for a drink. But his cheek never did stop twitching. Let me tell you, all hell broke loose after that. What she is describing is, of course, the infamous event known as the Broken Mask, when the people of the Commonwealth learned for the first time that the Institute, the shadowy scientific organization responsible for the creation of combat androids, had actually succeeded in creating a model so advanced it could effortlessly infiltrate human society. Unbeknownst to the people of Diamond City, the Institute had somehow evolved their androids into true synthetic humans. Synths. After he shot Henry, that Mr. Carter shot 3 or 4 other people too. Like I said, all hell broke loose. The guards came running, they opened fire, and Mr. Carter, he kept shooting, and throwing people around left and right. Finally, those guards put him down. Seemed like they had killed a man who had flipped his lid, gone crazy, and he lay there like a dead crazy man, sure enough. God, it was horrible. But then, we saw the plastic and the metal. This was one of them early synths, you see, and we realized it wasn't a man at all. It was them we all knew. The Institute wasn't just out there. The Institute was everywhere now, among us. It was never determined precisely why the synth known as Mr. Carter went on his killing spree. Some suggested he had somehow been remotely controlled by the Institute, who wanted to test his combat effectiveness. Still others felt he had simply malfunctioned, a hypothesis supported by the twitching cheek, and was never meant to kill anyone. But at that time, the why hardly seemed important. What mattered was that humans of the Commonwealth had been truly infiltrated by an organization whose intentions and motives were and still are a complete mystery, using a model of synth even less advanced than the ones the Institute has in service today. Which brings us to noodles. Specifically, the noodles consumed by Mary McDonough last Wednesday night, in the same spot that Mr. Carter the synth went haywire, and mercilessly killed several people. After spending hours sharing an experience the people of Diamond City assumed was reserved for members of the human race. They were wrong. Are we? It's a good little story. I would suggest that's a bit libelous. You can't just outright imply that someone is a synth, even if, they are. Yeah, that's a good story. I don't think I remember flipping through it, but I don't think I ever read it in detail like that. There's an iBot.
From the Commonwealth.
I guess we're okay with that. Anyway, let's hit some of the key parts, and then we'll spend more time walking through the lab, walking through the city as we go.
Anyone is one of those things. It's that secretary of his, her and her perfect hair.
Mm-hmm. The mayor's secretary. Come on, Ma. I cut her hair myself, and I know human hair.
That's just it, Johnny. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. If you nicked McDonough with your razor, he'd bleed. Don't mean nothing.
Around here, we call your haircut the scav special. Little flecks of blood, give it the personal touch. You should...
Who's really in control of Diamond City? Read the
Talk to me.
Hey. Well, hello there. Another one of the poor and stupid of Diamond City come begging for table scraps?
No, I've got tons of stuff. I've got so much loot. Like half of this entire Commonwealth is sitting in a box in my town.
The poor and stupid?
Oh, don't act like you don't know. There's two types of people in this town. The ones living in the stands and everyone beneath us.
Hey, I've got a
everyone
degree
in
in
the
law.
stands, and that doesn't include you. Now, why don't you make yourself scarce?
Bitch.
What did you say? Oh, whatever.
Bitch.
I'm done talking to you.
The latest hairstyles from the upper stands.
Hi, Mrs. Codman.
You're still here?
Keep
I'm a
talking to
Codman,
me.
not some street rat. Leave me alone. You again?
Okay, we'll leave her alone. What about you? You were being mean.
You there. Talk some sense into my nitwit son. McDonough's secretary, is she a synth?
I don't even know.
No idea.
You don't know? What? Born without a brain between your ears?
You just said no one could tell the difference, Ma. She don't know if Geneva's a synth, and neither do you. So could you lay off?
Don't you talk to your mother that way, Johnny.
Hey there. I got an empty chair here just waiting for some beautiful customer to get a haircut.
What are my options?
You name it. Shaves, long cuts, short cuts, braids, layering. Eh, be easier just to show you. Got an empty chair right here.
Sure, let's take a look.
Yeah, all right.
Maybe a new color, huh? Sit down. Let's take a look.
The hat kind of makes it difficult. Okay, good. Let's see. So what styles do I have available? So there's new styles that were not available at character creation. Like this one. Ha ha ha. No. That's not good. This isn't bad. God, what is that supposed to be even? Someone suffering from radiation damage? Yeah. No. That's not terrible. No. No, no, no. Hmm. Not terrible. I kind of like the look. I don't like how asymmetric that is. That's not good. No. No. No, I'm white. Sorry. Public defender. I do have a degree in law.
Is Mayor McDonough telling the truth? What does he have to hide? Read the public for the hard questions.
No, doesn't quite work. So sultry, no. No, definitely not. This is fine. I kind of like that. That's a decent look. No, no, something went wrong there. Doesn't quite work with the face. Young at heart with the ponytail. I like the ponytail. No. No. And I started with elegant. I guess that's all of them. I want to change something. Yeah, no. Stunning intellect? No. The sophisticate. I like this music. It's really nice. I think I'm just gonna stick with my elegant cut. But let's change the cutter. No, that doesn't work. So I'm a cool brown right now. Should we be a blonde, maybe? Blue. Well. Matches my dress a little. Let's be a deep red cutter. Not much of a change. From a dark brown, a light brown to a deep red. Sure.
What is it?
If you're looking for a haircut, the salon's open in the morning.
Oh, it took too long. Sorry. Let me wait till morning again. Sorry, I wasted everyone's time. Oh, it won't let me wait. Ah, well.
24-hour service.
Not supposed to talk to people I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Hey, pal.
You're tall.
But Dad says not to talk to strangers.
Well, that's mean. Can I rest here? No. Yes, I can. Good. Let's wait till the next morning. There we go. Middle of a storm, too. This dress really clings. That could be a problem. Okay, I think I'm going to stop right here. Next part, we'll spend all our time walking around Diamond City.
Theater district that's for raiders only. A combat zone. I'd stay clear if I was you.
Dude, I don't need more breadcrumbs.
Everyone needs a haircut. Step up.
Okay, so thank you everyone for watching. My name is Michael Young. This is Fallout 4.